Hello everyone, it's John from Brisbane, and well, it has indeed been a while since I've actually posted everything. What have I been up to? Well, not much. Well, actually quite a bit. Just not a lot of much that I've had a time to post about. My interests have changed. Well, no, not really changed. I guess I've become more focused on roleplay at the moment. And if you check out my blog site, which is, God, can I pronounce it properly? Anyway, my main one, you'll find it down there. Shows you how often I actually bother to try and do it. But if you're a Blackadder fan, you know what I'm talking about. But it's the main site. It's not the Old Hammer one that I have, which I haven't posted on for I think over a year. I think. But if you check out my main site that I post on, I've got a blog there that I've been running called the Fabricated Tales of Alpha Cafarius, and that's the tales of my tech priest, who's not a tech priest, who doesn't follow the Adeptus Mechanicus, and it's set in the 40k universe, and it's a hilarious set of tales because, as everybody says, it's the furthest from the truth that anybody who actually plays in the group can ever agree upon. But as a friend of mine actually said today, he says, well, John, he said, you're the only person who's actually recording it, so therefore it must be the truth. I was quite pleased with that. So, yes, indeed. As the only chronicler of any of the information that is being distributed, therefore my version of the truth must therefore be the only truth. So I'm sticking in with it, and as far as I'm concerned, my truth is the only truth. And as you know, I think Moist von Lipwig would always say, trust me. And that's certainly what I say every time I play in Dark Heresy, is trust me. Yes, exactly. But it's a lot of fun. And, you know, role-playing was where I started all those many years ago, which I think was in about 1977, 78. Yes, a long time ago. So, yes, I've been playing games for a horribly long time. So, as you can tell from my... Here we go. I've got to play with my beard. Yes, my grey hair. So there's still a little bit of darkness still left, aren't I, babe? Yeah, so I've been focusing on role-playing, and I've gone from only playing once or twice a month with my board game at the club to now, in the last month, I've literally picked up 2 role-playing groups now where I'm now game mastering. I'm now game mastering Fantasy Flight's Star Wars, and oh God, to be quite honest, the dice system. Well, we thought we'd give it a go. I can't say that I'm a big fan of it. I'm beginning to think I might go back to the die. Well, I'd like to go back to the die 20. But the problem is that most people can't access the information, so we may have some problems with that, which is why I think we're sticking with, or at the moment we're sticking with the Fantasy Flight Games system at the moment. So I tend to be a person who likes to role play. So for me, the dice mechanisms aren't something that I'm really focused on. So, you know, people can roll as much as they like, and I'll decide whether or not it does or doesn't occur, which is why I guess I really don't like the Fantasy Flight dice system. But hey, that's just me. I'm just playing it and enjoying it at the moment. So It's only our second session tomorrow. I'm still, this is new to me. Role-playing's not new to me, but, obviously this dice system is new, and the party and I are still, slogging our way through it. The second game mastering group that I've taken up the handle for is for Dungeons and Dragons. Well, Dungeons and Dragons I've played since from the very beginning, so I'm an old hand at that. But I confess once again I'm taking up the mantle with the latest edition, which is 5th Ed, which I've not played. I played briefly, I think, 3rd Ed, but I only played as a player character. I didn't actually get to DM it. To be quite honest, 2nd Ed was the last time I actually game mastered D&D. And again, for me, it was I preferred the role-playing aspect of the game, and the dice was just a function, that I went through the process of. And it was more the fact of, people enjoying themselves and working their way through situations than, the problem today is that a lot of people seem to be, focused on this World of Warcraft concept of roleplay, and oh dear. But anyway, I'll see how we go. But yeah, so pardon me, it's ridiculous. It's only 5:30 in the afternoon, and I'm ready to go for my grandfather nap at this stage. So I'm sorry if I'm yawning. But what else? Board games. What did we pick up? Oh, I didn't pick up, but one of the guys brought along to the club that we thoroughly enjoy at the moment. It was Space Base. Some people have called it Machikoro in space, but I tell you what, it is brilliant. I've played 3 games of it so far. I want it, but it's 70 Australian dollars, which to me is a hell of a lot of money. But I think I'm just going to have to put it on lay-by, and hopefully somebody's got to get it in, or at least the people that I deal with, that I know that I can lay-by with, fairly with good faith, that I know they're not going to go out of business tomorrow, and that I know that my lay-by will be there when I come to collect it. Whether or not they can get it in for me is the other thing. So I'll hopefully get it, because I know my friend Jason's got it, which is good. So I can always go around there to play it. I can already hear you saying, "Why go buy it if your friend's got it?" Well, the thing is that I've been gaming for 40 plus years, and 40 years ago I worked on the assumption that my friend Joe Bloggs has got a copy. I don't need to buy a copy. Well, I don't know Joe Bloggs anymore, and I wish the hell that I had a copy of Source of the Nile. I wish I had a copy of, I can't remember what it is now, the one that Eric Summerer always talks about. There's all these games that I wish the hell that I had bought, because I could have bought, because my wife worked in a game shop back in the 80s. And of course now, this is the problem. People keep on saying, "Why do you go buy it? Why do you go buy it?" And I said, well, I work on the premise that people come and go. It's not nice to work on that, but the thing is, you just don't know what tomorrow brings. My friends, we're getting old, and my friends, some of them could drop dead, some of them already have, which is sad. And when they pass, I may not have access to those games anymore. So, but that's it. Sorry, I'm being morbid and that. But Space Base, bloody brilliant. Really, really good. It was, it felt like it was going slow to start with. But as you progress, you start to score your points, and it really accelerates towards the end. And I really, really enjoyed the game. It's far better than Machikoro, in my opinion. And if you haven't got it, get it. I really, really enjoyed it. And the other one that I played today that I thoroughly enjoyed was Jamaica. And bugger me dead, I've got to go and now I've got to go source that one now. And, you know, it's the problem. You know, I go around to friends' places or I go to the club and somebody brings a game along. And, you know, like, what was the other one I picked up? You know, a friend of mine, photosynthesis. I got photosynthesis today. A friend of mine said, oh, you know, one of the game shops in one of the Westfields that we have here had, look, you know, it's on sale. So I went in, yep, marked down to 47 Australian dollars, and I just went, oh, you know, it was almost half price, or just a little bit above half price, and I just went, I can't pass that up. I really can't pass that up. And okay, so I'm not going to eat for the next 5 days, but you know, I just went. I played it at the club. It was good. I just went, yep, gotta have it, gotta have it. So photosynthesis, we played that. It was club. It was really, really good. We thoroughly enjoyed it. What was another one that we played? Was oh, bloody hell! I'm trying to remember what it was. Argent, the Consortium. We played that. That was interesting. We played it. I think it's one that we need to play again. It was a worker placement, which was interesting. We played Orleans for the first time at our last club meeting. It takes me a while sometimes to work out or click to how the game was going, and I thought that my master meeple or me was the person that the points were scored on. I didn't realise the little, you know, the little person meeples were the ones that you were scoring multiple points off. Yes, that didn't click until I'm there suddenly going, oh, so the fact that I'm laying down all these chapter guilds or the guild houses all across the, you know, I had the most number. I was the only person sort of building them, and at least with the most number, at least I got one of them at the end. But you know, I thought, oh, I'm doing well, and then suddenly somebody pointed out, oh, you know, you're not going to earn anything if you don't have anybody. Oh. But Orleans, you know, there's another one. I'm thinking, God, if only I had a job. If only I had a job. But unfortunately, jobs are becoming very few and far between these days, and sadly, nobody's interested in hiring old people anymore. So, but that's, you know, that's just the way it is. But then my kids, you know, my son's lucky to have a job. My daughter, she can't get a job. And, you know, that's just the way society is at the moment. It's just really, really, yeah, difficult, just the way things are. But anyway, not trying to be morbid. But yeah, so games, we've, you know, again, that's one good thing I do like about the club is that, you know, people bring games to the club and we try something new. So anyway, our club has its last club day on the 1st of December, and I've been asked to bring along Captain Sonar. So I'm hoping that will be a really, really good hoot. So, yeah. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. Hopefully I might post some more videos as time progresses. Please go have a look at my blog. I've been writing a lot of narrative around my Dark Heresy stories, and I'm starting to put things up. Simon's starting to write stuff for his Star Wars, so I'll be putting that up. I'll be putting stuff up for the D&D that I'll be doing, so there's going to be a lot of narrative stuff. I might try doing vocal stuff instead, but who knows? We'll see how things go. So anyway, look, thank you very much. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a while, but these are the way things go. So till next time, signing off, the Honourable John. Puppy. Dad. Give Dad a good old rub. What you doing? What you doing? Oh.